So while I've got the radiator fans off, it'd be a good opportunity to put the new bottom radiator hose on. So I've just got like a little 7mm hose clamp there, so I'll undo that one. I'll put the new one on it while I'm here. So it's got that hose clamp on right up to where the radiator is, and the other hose clamp is in there. It's got that one done up, so it's all good. So now I'm going to fit the tensioner pulley and the heater pipe hose. That was the old O-ring, and I've got a new O-ring for it, so that matches up about right. So I'm going to fit it to the end of the heater pipe. That's got that one in there. Got it in the end of the groove there, so that's ready for assembly. I'm just going to make sure we clean that hole out in there. That one goes into the bottom one. Sort of make sure you push this one right home. Sort of twist it. It goes about level. That bolt is. It's just a 15mm ring spanner. Do those up. Now I'll fit this hose on. Just pull the rag out. Debris. So it's just a 7mm. And now I'm going to put on the other heater pipe. You can see that O-ring on this one is all worn out, so I end up just buying a whole new heater pipe. So I'll fit that one now. Let's give that a good clean in there. Some oil on these. use a deep socket for these. It's important that you do them up even, so the O-ring's nice and even. This earth goes on here, and the other nut. Just like that. And the last step, we'll just cut this rag out. And then push the hose on. Right onto there and put the hose clamp on it, which is right back. It's a 7mm 6x socket for that one. So now, before I put the top radiator hose on, I'm going to fit the radiator fans back on. So it's got 6 bolts to put in. And I'll just go down the side in there, and it's 2 on that side, and I'll fit the that power steering. Do that now. That's got it all back together. There's just 3 bolts down that side and 2 bolts on that side, and there's just 2 connections there. So that's that stage done. Now the next step is to fit this plastic cover back onto here. It's got like 4 screws, so I've got new plastic screws, and I'm going to fit the air intake. It's got 2 screws on it there. So that's got those on there. I ended up using some plugs for those. The screws didn't actually fit, and the air intake's on there pretty good. So that's that step done. So now it's time to fit the top radiator hose. So I'll just make sure you take those rags out. And this rag here. And all out. And you should be able to just slide those on. And that. And then the other one here. Stuck. One like that. Yeah, that's got the hose clamps on there where they should be. I just grabbed it with the multi grip, so I needed two hands. So it's got that step done. So now it's time to fill the cooling system. So in the book it says the whole cooling capacity is 12 litres. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to air bleed it. So if you look at this, there's a screw right there. That is an air bleeder. It's a matter of that's actually the air bleeder that bleeds all the air out of the. So it's just like a little tapered seal screw. So I'll have that fairly loose, and what I'm going to do, this is a coolant, it's a 50% mix, so 50% water, 50% coolant. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fill it with the coolant through the radiator cap here first, until sort of most of it starts coming out the top. So that's 5 litres, so I'll probably put, you know, at least more than half of that in it, and then I'm going to, I've got a 1/4 inch water pump dispenser, so I'm going to fill a bucket, and then I've got some seals here. So what I'm going to seal, that's my seal, and I'm going to prise all the air out of it, sort of pulse the pump, and then that way I'll bleed all the air out of it until it comes out of the top of that air screw. So yeah, that's basically it. So I got that all air bled. I couldn't really see any leaks around where the gasket was, where the water pump and that is, so but we'll put it all, the rest of it back together, and we'll see for sure that it's not leaking. But I think that got air bled pretty successfully then, so that's good. Now it's time to fit the alternator. So it's got this, the shorter thread of these bolts, which is that one, goes on to there, and then it's got this other bracket at the back here with these other two bolts. So we'll do that one now. That's got the alternator on. It's meant to put those connections on first. Had a little plug-in connection and a 13mm nut to go on there. So it's got that one on there. So now I'm going to fit the last three pulleys. That's the idler pulley, the power steering pulley, and the water pump pulley. So we can fit those now. Now 16mm for that one. far as 8mm. 8mm socket for this one. Just go around all those. Let's hold that up. A 10mm socket for those ones. So now I'm going to fit the new engine belt So before you attempt the fitting the entry belt, make sure you look up in the owner's manual the configuration of the belt, so you know which pulleys it goes on. It's finally got that one fitted on there. All good. So now the last step is to fit the top engine cover, those 4 cap nuts. I've got a 10mm 1/4 inch ratchet, so let's get to it.